Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to share with you actually a vacation that we took to Myrtle Beach, and we also went to this card show at the Myrtle Beach Sports Center. That was in August 8th and 9th, 2025. Phenomenal autograph guests: Terry Pendleton, Rudy from the awesome movie Rudy, William Shatner, Dennis Rodman, Ricky Williams, Terry Pendleton, Bill Matlock, and on and on. So we're going to share with you our vacation, our trip down there. We got down there 2 or 3 days before the show started. We stayed 2 or 3 days after. We went to a couple of card shops. We're going to review those for you. We'll take you inside those shops, show you what we were able to pick up there, give you a complete overview of the show. So if you're ever in Myrtle Beach or considering doing this show, you'll have some insights into the show. And if you're in Myrtle Beach and you're just there on vacation, we'll give you an overview of the two shops there, and we hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. From day one, our entire vacation, getting to Myrtle Beach, going to the show, and how it all turned out for us. Okay, guys, the Jeep is absolutely loaded down. We're getting ready to head to Myrtle Beach. We're going to be on the beach for about a week, and then we're ending up card show in Myrtle Beach, which we'll do a review on. See, we're all ready. Put Kenzie, our dog, will go in here. She travels with us, but absolutely loaded down. You see, we got our showcase here, a lot of card boxes here. We couldn't get anything else. We couldn't get anything else in this. Got our crate, our little dolly, absolutely loaded down, getting ready to head to the beach. You know, you guys hear me talk about a lot. It's just a lifestyle business. We love dealing with the good customers, and we love the cards and the hobby. And when you can go to Myrtle Beach and spend a week and then go to a card show and make a vacation out of it, can't get much better. So stay tuned. We're going to walk you through this coming week and the show at Myrtle Beach. We'll do a good review on that for you guys, and appreciate you being here. We're not even out of Atlanta. It says we have a pile up in 0.3 miles. You can see.
Almost there?
About maybe 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, some of the best seafood in the world at Myrtle Beach. All the different calabash restaurants. So we've been here for a couple hours. This is night one, so I don't know how often I can do this, but it's been great. breakfast croissants dipped in honey. Carolina Roadhouse is absolutely known for these. If you're ever here, you have to look as an appetizer. Best ribs in Myrtle Beach. They're known for them. Fuddruckers in Georgia have gone out of business, so we were craving a Fuddruckers hamburger. Okay guys, we are getting ready to go to the post office and drop off some orders. Most of the online platforms, they allow you to put yourself in vacation mode, eBay for one. So if people buy on eBay, it'll tell them that the cards are not going to be shipped until a specific date, which will be when we get back in town. But some of the others, you can't do that. And we brought some of the most common cards that we thought we might be selling on some of the other platforms, like our honeypot platform that we talk about. So we're taking a couple packages to the post office, but there's a baseball card shop not too far from here, and we thought, you know, it may be possible to go in this shop, make a deal on the cards that we've sold that we don't have with us, and go on and get them shipped to our customers without needing to cancel the order. And that's kind of our mission right now. So we're headed to a place, what's it called, Dawn? Do you remember?
Beach Bomb.
Beach Bomb Sports Cards here in Myrtle Beach. Should be there in it's about a mile away. And we're going to go in there and see what we can find, and hopefully that strategy will work. If not, we'll let the buyer know that there's going to be delay in shipping, and we'll go to the post office and get these others already shipped out. So stay tuned. Big news.
Those are some great cards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Those Caglions. So we ended up with 50 cards from the shop. They were sorted by team, which we like, and they were dollar box, but you could get 6 for $5. So 60 cards was $50. We found a few Ellies, some Jack Caglion, some first Bowman of some prospects. It's pretty good find. He did not have any commons and did not have what we needed to fulfill our orders. So we're checking to see if there's any other card shops around here. And if there are, we're gonna go check those out.
We're headed to Coastal Sports Cards, where they have 200,000 baseball cards sorted by sport. We're going to go and try to find some Brewers deals so that we can fulfill the rest of our order for the Brewers order.
showcase. Well, raise your glass and give a toast to your new bar staff.
It's already there right now.
How are we on today?
Good. Saturday. I actually bought one from you yesterday.
Those bar stools that have upholstered
Yeah,
beds.
the threads one, right?
So that was a success. Coastal Cards, I think was the name of it, Coastal Carolina Cards. We ended up with 123 cards. We got the 50 Brewers cards that we needed to fulfill an order that we didn't bring with us. So we got 123 cards for $10, less than 10 cents a card. Real nice shop. Great 10-cent boxes. Great 10-cent boxes. If you're looking for cheap cards, commons, set building, team building, player collector, it's a great shop. Great shop. Okay guys, we're getting ready to get into video footage from the first day of the show and give you a complete recap on the show itself. But I just wanted to share with you, before we do that, more information just about the couple card shops that we went to in Myrtle Beach. So if you're ever in the Myrtle Beach area, these may be shops you want to go visit. The first one was the Beach Bomb card shop that we went into. We were looking for Brewers. They didn't have any, but we did find boxes of teams. In those boxes, it was all parallels, numbered cards for $1 each, 6 for $5. And it was all no base, really. It was all parallels and numbered cards. I can't remember how many we got the first day. I think we walked there with 60. If that sounds right. You guys probably saw it already on the video. But I just wanted to share with you some of the things we got because we did really well when we really started looking at this. We picked up 6 of these Jack Caglione Mojo refractors. I was really shocked that they were in this box, honestly, because he's been one of the hottest players, hottest names. Recently made his major league debut. I think he's hurt now, but he was the #1 prospect in baseball at the start of the year. So we picked up 3 of his Mojo refractors for, again, 6 cards for $5. So that's, less than $1 a card. And right now, you see one, they're going for anywhere from $8 to $15 on eBay. This is just one I pulled up. You can see it sold for $13. So we got 3 of those $13 cards for less than $1 each. This is Chase Burns, the Reds' top pitching prospect. He wasn't even in the minors leagues a year. He was their #1 first-round draft pick last year. Pitched for Wake Forest, I think. Memory serves me correct, but his first major league debut was against the Yankees, and he struck out the first 5 Yankees that he faced. I just can't imagine. Kid was in college last year, and he's facing Aaron Judge, and it's a powerful Yankee lineup. Really, some major hitters and struck out the first 5. He's had some problems. They said the Red Sox were stealing his signs. The Red Sox beat him up pretty good, but this kid's got great stuff, strong arm, great attitude, and I think he's going to be awesome. So we picked up all of his first Bowman that they had. There was only 5 or 6, I think, but you can see we picked them up for less than $1. They're selling right now for $276 on eBay. I'm probably going to hang on to these. I'm getting ready to do a ComC order. I'll probably send one to ComC, and of these, we have 2 that are going in our next PSA order. Then we picked up some Leo DeVries. You can see his card. These Mojos are selling for $9.99 on eBay. We picked up 1, 2, 3. No, that's not him. Here he is. We picked up 2 of those. You can only see 1, but we picked up 2. And then we got some Spencer Swellenbach. Great pitcher for the Braves. They had a $5 price tag on those, but he said no, they're supposed to be in the $1 box. Those will be a great mover here in the Atlanta market. And then we also picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 Luis Pena. I think this kid's like 18 years old. He's like the #1 prospect in the Brewers organization. These cards are selling right now for $325 on eBay, so that's, get triple our money there. The same with these. I'm going to I think there was all 4 of these we were sending for grading, but these are cards I'm going to hang on to for a while. I'm not real interested in selling them as of yet because I think these guys, everybody I've showed you, DeVries, Pena, and Jack Caglione, are going to be all-star baseball players at the very least. And of course, Swellenbach has had a great year for the Braves, even though Braves are having a terrible year. Then the next shop we went to was Coastal Sports Cards. They have 4 or 5 locations in South Carolina. Really nice guys running this shop, and they had what we were looking for because we had a Brewers order. We needed 50 Brewers cards we needed to fulfill through our honeypot sites. those of you that are part of our Automatic Sports Car Profits, you know what I'm saying when I say honeypot. But anyway, we found some great cards there as well. We got our Brewers, plus we picked up several others. Then we ended up going back after the show. I don't even think we have footage of that, but we went back because we stayed 2 or 3 days after the show, and then we ended up going back, and then the next time we went back, we filled up a 2-row box of these cards at 10 cents each. So I'm not sure, I think we ended up with about 500 cards. And you can see here's just some. Here's a couple more. Donruss rated rookie derives, Leo, and then Cal Raleigh. We picked up a Cal Raleigh card. There was 4 or 5 Cal Raleigh cards that we picked up. And then just a lot more. You can see this is Lou Whitaker, Alan Trammell. That's like an 84 tops. And Dave Concepcion, you guys know we're big Reds fans. I am. And we sell a lot of Reds cards. We have a lot of customers that are big Reds fans as well. But we just picked up a ton of great cards, 10 for $1 at this shop. And if you're ever in this area and you're in the market for these type of cards, it's definitely worth going and spending some time. As I said, we went back actually and picked up 500 more cards after our initial visit prior to the show. I think that's it. Just wanted to kind of give you an update. You've seen us go to the shops. I wanted to kind of give you a better idea of what we were able to pick up and encourage you that if you're in Myrtle Beach at any time, very popular vacation spot, definitely check out these 2 sites. So let's get back to day 1 of the show. Yeah, it just opened. There's not a lot. It's about 50% Pokemon, it appears. Not a huge crowd on Friday. And the door's open, not a whole lot going on yet.
We started a conversation.
Okay, for our little Pokemon collectors, we've got our special visitors on their way back. We'll make sure we get them out here for you in just a few minutes. So, Mom and Dad, all my little collectors, you might have a photo.
So what was your impression of today?
It was pretty good. We got there a little early because we found out this morning that VIPs were allowed in at 2, so we got in a little early. The crowd was pretty good. There was about a 2-hour window there, probably between maybe 4 and 6, that we were pretty busy, busier than we had anticipated being. Thank goodness, and the $15 slab boxes, those are always a hit. We had really good sales in that box here, or in the slab boxes here. Lots of people looking for deals there. There were not near as many Braves fans here, which is the good thing about doing shows in Georgia, because there's always a lot of Braves fans there. So the Braves box did not do well here. So we're going to switch that up tomorrow and bring in some of our other boxes, some of our dollar boxes, which we didn't end up having room for on the table. So it was pretty good. You know, we were expecting a bigger crowd tomorrow. From what some people say, we'll have a bigger crowd tomorrow. So we'll see.
From my perspective, the $15 slab boxes were the key. That was absolutely the key for us. And the thing that makes that work, as some of you heard me talk about on this channel, is using alternative graders, using graders other than PSA. That's what makes that profitable. And we did several $100s in our $15 slab box. The other 2 things for me from today, we were beside the most noxious human being to ever set up at a card show, which I'll get into probably maybe at the end of this video when we do a wrap up, but it was terrible. And then they sold 6-foot tables, and because we usually like to get 2, but because we have Kenzie with us, we could only bring enough inventory for one 6-foot table, and we get there and it's 5-foot tables, which sets up our whole setup. It really messes us up because you take a foot off the table. That's two huge 3,200 count plastic boxes that we always set up and we always do real well with. So everybody says tomorrow will be even better. Today was fine. We've had a great trip regardless. We've enjoyed Myrtle Beach, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and we'll give you an update then.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, y'all, we do not.
Alright, where are we going next? $200 in this box. They all look like.
So these are remakes from this is the jersey.
That's the floor.
That's the jersey. But I'm saying these are from 07.
07.
Yeah. So that was 86.
That's 86. 350 with the 4 card and the 200. Well, $399.
So that's like $400 set right here.
No, they're like 800.
8 now.
Yeah. But I was saying oak. Wow. Hey. Keep going. That's what you get. Is this your picture? You know what? That's the
Okay, you've made it to this point in the video. I'm going to share with you a secret that made it worth the watching to this point. If you're ever in Myrtle Beach, Hoskin. It's a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant on Main Street in Myrtle Beach. The locals know all about it, but it's the best seafood, the best food in Myrtle Beach, in my opinion. And you can see Don's gonna have a hamburger steak over there. Hoskin Seafood, Myrtle Beach, Main Street. Can't miss it. Okay, guys, we're home. I want to do a quick wrap up on the Myrtle Beach show. Bottom line, we will go back, regardless of what I may say in the next couple of minutes. We will definitely go back because we had a great time. We had good sales, really good sales. Met a lot of awesome people and enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. The room was comfortable. It was held at this Myrtle Beach Sports Center that you're looking at here. And it was kind of cool because about a year or two ago, we were actually at this center watching my granddaughter play in an AAU basketball tournament. If you watch this channel at all, you've probably already heard a lot about her. She's a little basketball star, just got a scholarship, her college scholarship, and we're very proud of her. But regardless, it was kind of cool because we went back to this center, and I didn't really realize it was the same location we'd already been to previously to watch my granddaughter play. But the facility was great. They provide a lot of food. They had a snack bar there. You get hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever. It was great. It was comfortable. Wasn't too hot. Wasn't too cold. It was a great facility to have a show. That's my first thing I want to say. So the facility was great. The second thing is was not overly impressed at all with the promoters. And quite frankly, I don't even know who the promoters were. And I'm just going to say this, if you're running a show, I think it makes sense if you're the promoter of a show to, at some point during that show, make sure that you introduce yourself to each vendor, ask them how they're doing, if they need anything. To me, it just makes good business sense. Okay, we never met the promoter, don't know who the promoters were. We paid our money, our tables were there, we found them, our table, we got set up. Was disappointed in the size of the table, the width of the table. We will go back. Our plan is we'll probably go back next year. I would like to because it was a great trip for us, but we will get 2 tables, even if we don't have enough inventory to fill them, but the size of those tables, we will. They were doing announcements through a PA system during the whole time, and 95% of the time, you could not understand what they were saying. It's like they had their mouth too close to the microphone or something. It was not, I mean, somebody should have told the guy, look, you're not, people can't hear you. So there's just a lot of little things, and I don't want to be nitpicky at all. I really don't, but it's like, if you're going to do something, do it to the very best of your ability, I believe, and use common business practices, which introducing yourself and so on and so forth to me would make sense. From the promoter standpoint, had some great autograph guests that came in there. A ton of people came in. Primarily, it appeared just for the autograph guests. William Shatner had a huge crowd, as did Dennis Rodman, and the other guys seemed like they got quite a good response as well. At one point, somebody that worked for the show came around and offered us, as a dealer, discounted show tickets or autograph tickets if we wanted them. I've been trying to make the numbers make sense, as you guys have heard me talk about on other videos. And even the discounted ticket prices didn't make sense for me, because to me, I don't understand paying for an autograph when I can go on eBay and spend less money and buy a certified autograph of Dennis Rodman on a card for cheaper than what I can get Dennis Rodman to sign the card for me. Unless you just wanted to meet Dennis Rodman and have your picture taken. And I'm not a star seeker or whatever you want to call it. It's just, that doesn't compute for me. We met a lot of awesome people at this show, other vendors, and also a lot of attendees, really good people. I would classify the overall event, is it probably 50% Pokemon and casual collectors. We sold a lot out of our slab boxes, the $15 slabs. We did well there, really well. That really supported our show. We didn't sell a lot of high dollar cards, but overall, we were busy both days. We had a lot of sales. We made a good move by getting rid of the Braves box and our Prices Mark box and putting in a couple of our dollar boxes where we sell cards for $1, 12 for $10, and 25 for $20. So people can just hand us $20 bills. They get in there and they find 25 cards of whatever football team they follow, or basketball or baseball. It was interesting. There was a lot of Miami fans there, which was kind of interesting. Again, it was a different kind of crowd. I would call it a casual crowd. Casual collector. My thought was most of these people had not been to a card show since the last one that was held there. And they probably went to that one, they got inspired and probably started buying boxes and stuff for a while, and then maybe lost interest, and now they're back again. That was kind of the vibe that I got from the crowd overall. Last thing I'm going to say, and then I'll shut up. I mean, it was a great experience, but I'll call this, I don't want to say card show vendor rules, but just courtesy. It's like I actually am filming this. We just got back from another show today, and we're trying to get set up and pull our dolly in. And this one guy's got his stuff, baseball bats and all this stuff taking up the entire aisle so nobody else could get by. And again, none of us are perfect, but to have some awareness of the people around you. There's other vendors. The world doesn't revolve just around you and what you're trying to do when you're setting up at a show. And like I said, we met some great vendors at this show, made some really good contacts, which you'll probably hear about in future videos. But the guy beside us was an older gentleman. I think he said he was 74, 75, and he had all kinds of autographed memorabilia, everything. And he'd been in the business for years and years. He had a flea market booth over in Myrtle Beach, and somebody told him about this show that was happening. He's not into the card world at all. He's in the memorabilia world. He used to sell it on one of the home shopping networks. And so this is not his world. He's just in the memorabilia. He did it years ago. He's got, according to what he was saying, warehouses of this that he had signed over the years, and he was selling on different home shopping networks, etc. He had the major league license and I think the NFL license or something. So he was right beside us. Now you got to imagine these are small tables. They're not 6 foot. They're like 5 foot. So we're stacked one right, him, us, and another one, another one. And all the 5 foot, all the people at one table were in one line. So when people are coming through, there's not a lot of room in front of your table. And people really can't tell if like they were asking us about his autographs and probably asking him about our cards. And beside us was a Pokemon dealer, and they were asking me about Pokemon because it was kind of hard to distinguish the difference. So people, if you can imagine, people are walking down this aisle, and he's over here to our right, to my right, and maybe he'll say, maybe they're wearing a King Griffey Jr. jersey. Okay, they're at the edge of our table, starting to look down at our stuff. He would say, "How long you been a King Griffey Jr. fan?" Or something like to that. Okay, and they would walk over and start this conversation with him because the guy could not shut up. It was nonstop, and it aggravated the fire out of me. But I just wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it was not common courtesy. And I know he did not realize what he was doing. He was not in that environment ever. But you just don't do that. When someone is walking on either side of you at a show and they're looking at the merchandise that person has, you don't interrupt their pattern, start to create a conversation so they'll come to you and your table. And that's not what he was doing intentionally. He just wanted to speak and talk to as many people as he possibly could, and anything that he could come up with off the top of his head. If somebody was walking down the aisle, he would start the conversation. And some people were not just at our table, some people were actually at the Pokemon table, 12 feet away, and he would start, and it was obnoxious, honestly. But we made it through it. We will go back. Over time, I was beyond aggravated with the gentleman after the first day, but it got a little bit better the second day, but it was bothersome. Other than that, it's a great show. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're a dealer and you're setting up at shows, maybe I hope you got some insights from this, hopefully. And if you're a subscriber and a regular visitor to this channel, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you helping us get the word out on what we're doing. We feel like our approach is a little bit different than a lot of what's going on out there. If you haven't visited our website lately, go check it out. cmgsportscardinvestments.com. We just added this article, and it is worth reading if you're in sports cards, not just as a collector, but also you want to flip and make money, make profits. This is an interesting take on why now may be the time to start picking up some LeBron James cards. And I think you'll get a lot of value from that. Hope you'll check it out. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, we hope you will. We do card reviews. Here's one from the National in Nashville, Tennessee. This is Columbus, Georgia. We do a lot of card show reviews, but we do a lot of other content like sports card, YouTube commenters, which are you? Thought-provoking. Let me share with you one that I think is one of our most valuable. I can find it for you. This is and I'll probably try to make it pop up here when we're done here in just a second. But if you can't find it, just go type in goats. And yeah, this one right here and this one, these two right here. If you're in sports cards and you want to guarantee yourself profits, these are two videos that are definitely worth checking out. Again, our YouTube channel, it's geared towards systems. systems and processes that will guarantee you, and I did say guarantee, sports card profits where you can build a nest egg, build a bankroll. And our whole philosophy is make guaranteed profits first, build a bankroll, take that bankroll and buy iconic sports cards. And we have a video on that. You can just type in iconic sports cards, which is what I did to find it. How to make 25% fast flipping iconic sports cards. So you build up a few $100s nest egg, invest that into iconic sports cards, take those cards and create a few $1,000 nest egg. And then if you want to buy the Bowman Chrome rookie for $500 or $600 of an up and coming, prospect, and you want to get into that game, which I call the hot potato game, you buy it and you try to get rid of it at a profit, and you want to play that game. That's a fun game to play, but do it with your profits is the whole philosophy behind this channel. So if that makes sense to you, we hope you'll subscribe, like, do everything you're supposed to do. And we'll have another video dropping real soon. It's on the show we just probably attended today, which was in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. We'll give you a full review on that flip show that happened in Dalton, Georgia. That'll probably be our next video. We have several other shows lined up and a lot more content coming to you. And again, we hope you enjoy what you're watching, and your feedback, as always, is much appreciated. You guys have a great one. I'll talk to you on the next video.